8Boy626 here. I want to make a video, two-part video on losing weight to join the military, what to do, what not to do. This part will be part 1, what not to do when losing weight to enlist. I started enlisting. I started looking to the Marines to enlist June 2010, and I started weighing around 242 pounds, around that area. And it was summertime. It was a great time to work out. I sweated most of my weight off, and I swore in September 1st, 2010. And the issue was, I had got to the point where I was hitting at a steady rate, and my recruiter told me, a bunch of people are going to be swearing in on the 1st, and it'll be a great month to do it, especially looking to get in the job you want, because I was looking into intelligence at the time. So I starved myself and I made the weight. I also took laxatives and I made the weight. I drank nothing but water. So that brings me to my first don't is do not starve yourself to lose weight. Yes, I made the weight, but just hear me out. I got a boot camp date for November 15th, 2010. Right after I swore in, that same day I went with my girlfriend and we went out to a restaurant. We celebrated. I didn't eat too heavy, but keep in mind that I'd been depriving myself of food for a number of weeks, and water was my hugest diet, water and apples. And so I shot from 215 to around 223. So they discharged me, or didn't discharge me. They took me out of the delayed entry program. And of course, November came. I was upset that I had in my mind, damn, I'm supposed to be at boot camp right now. So I went and ate a lot Thanksgiving for the holidays, and I gained weight. I got to like 235 pounds. December 1st was my birthday, and I decided, you know what, enough's enough. And you've seen that video. I'm gonna lose weight, yada yada yada. And here I am today at 213.5 pounds, doing it the right way. Now, let me explain to you my journey through the summer, because where most of my don'ts come in. First off, don't starve yourself. Again, that's a stressor. Yes, you will make the weight, but you don't want to jump up again. If you're starving yourself, I just don't recommend it for any situation. Just don't cheat yourself and just push it out. But do what you gotta do at the same time. If you're in a desperate situation, I don't blame you. I've seen it. Two, a big issue I encountered was I had a lot of people telling me how to lose weight. I had my recruiter, I had my girlfriend, she was studying to be a nurse, she is studying to be a nurse. My parents, and all these outside sources, telling me, run this long, you lift this kind of weight, do these type of push-ups, eat these type of things, and everyone's giving me advice. My advice to you is don't listen to any of that. Just take into consideration when I say, don't listen to literally what I'm going to say. I want you to go out there and do your own research. Look at all the diet plans and workout plans, and construct one that you know that you can stick with. Seeing my previous videos, I work out 2 to 5 times a day, sometimes more. A lot of people don't have that schedule. I'm unemployed, and my focus is just get in the military. So I have time to do that. A lot of people, have work, you have school, so 2 to 5 times a day might not be your thing. One a day might be enough. 3 times a week may be pushing for you. But find out what combination of workout and dieting you need to do. And I'll suggest some websites. I looked at Team Beachbody. They'll give you a sample diet plan. Look at Yahoo Answers. That's what I started at. As asked random questions on Yahoo Answers. You get a bunch of douchebags who just say lose weight fat. but at the same time, you'll get a lot of really good, helpful answers. You know, there's a lot of things I didn't learn before, I didn't know before. Look up underground wellness on YouTube. This guy is just brilliant when it comes to nutrition. Um, it actually kind of motivated me to look into taking some classes on nutrition myself. So, you know, go ahead and do your own research. That was my biggest issue. I listened to everyone except me. And look at me now. December, I started at the beginning of January, listened to nobody, and just did my own thing, and lost 17 pounds so far. Everything's going well. And the next thing I want to talk about is with nutrition. Everyone, if you're an unemployed person, you're not making a huge income, I know nutrition is a huge issue, because to eat healthy is expensive. So what I did, instead of my biggest thing was I was working out a lot, but I wasn't eating right. I started P90X and Insanity, and I didn't start eating right until like day 20. And I was like on message boards, you know, I'm doing an Insanity workout, I'm doing a P90X, but I'm not losing any weight. I did 20 days, I lost 3 pounds. And as soon as I started eating right, boom, 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 weight just melted off. It worked like magic. So what I did was just looked up some random diets and looked what I could afford. You know, 2 boiled eggs for breakfast. I used to have just 2 boiled eggs. Now I just have the egg whites off the boiled eggs. Yogurt, banana, apples for snacks, chicken breasts. You know, it's kind of expensive, but if you got a little change, you know, $5 will get you like 10 to 12 chicken breasts, and that lasts me 2 to 3 weeks right there. Pork chops, you know, you want to stick to lean meats, but you know, again, do your own research. Underground Wellness, that guy is amazing when it comes to nutrition. You should really look up him. That's pretty much all for my don'ts. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my videos for the do's. Just remember, don't stress yourself. That's a huge issue. Don't stress yourself. Cut back on salt, because salt holds water retention, and a lot of your weight, you'll find out, will be water weight. For example, I weighed in with my recruiter a couple days ago. I just made a video about that. I woke up that morning at 217 pounds. And I was like, no way, because I was 215 pounds the day before. Worked out for about hour and a half to 2 hours. Checked the scale, 214 and a half. It was all just water. I just sweated it all off. So you'll find out a lot of your weight is just water. The key to losing weight is sticking to your nutrition plan. The workout isn't that hard if you just stick to your nutrition plan. Don't skip out on a workout. You'd never want to skip out on workouts. You know, I can't even give you a metaphor. Just don't skip out on a workout. Do it. Stay away from excuses. A big issue with me, I gave myself a crazy amount of excuses. Pulley functions, and I used to do morning workouts with my recruiters, and it would push me so hard that the next day I couldn't push as hard. So I used this as an excuse, you know, I worked so hard yesterday, I could take today off. I worked really hard the last 3 days, I'll take today off. No, pick 1 day a week. Depending on how serious you are, 1 day a week to take not a day off, but a recovery day. You need a recovery day and a relaxed stretching day. I take a recovery day every 4th day, and then my stretching days on my 6th day, and then I start to cycle over. So look into that. Also, I think I covered this, but I'm not sure. Don't overwork yourself. You don't want to run 10 miles one day, and then the next morning you wake up, you can barely run half a mile. You want to stay consistent and build yourself up. What I did when I came to running, I started running 2 miles a day, and then I picked a farther point each day, and I ran a little bit farther than I did the next day, or the day prior. And right now I'm up to 8 miles, and that's just in 2 months. So it works. Same with push-ups. You can't do push-ups. Um, you start off with 5 push-ups. Every night 5. Next day do 6. Next night 7. And then you'll build up strength. It's hard, but definitely worth it. Alright, that's the end of this video. It's pretty long. I'm sorry, but a lot of advice out there. I hope it helps you.